the end of the day, when all you biatches are talking about the man gotta make more, he gotta step up, it's not right, it's not fair, oh my God, you're poor, you're a bum, crusty, dusty, ashy. I'm not gonna settle. No settling. I'm not gonna settle. No settling. Not gonna settle. No settling. Not gonna settle. No settling. Not gonna settle. Hey, not gonna settle. Got a new song, y'all. Anyway, got it. Settling. Not gonna settle. No settling. Not gonna settle. No settling. Not gonna settle. Hey, not gonna settle. Oh my God. Settling. Not gonna settle. No settling. Not gonna settle. No settling. Not gonna settle. Hey, not gonna settle. Oh my God. Oh my God. Breast, booty, thighs, lips. That's the worm on the hook, y'all, in case you didn't know. Breast, booty. Breast, booty, thighs. Breast, booty, thighs. Breast, booty, thighs. Breast, booty, thighs.
Spiders, makeup, weave. Hey, spiders, makeup, weave. Hey, we got a new song. We got a new song. You all are the gift that keep on giving us, 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 on giving us. Hey, hey, makeup, weave. Hey. Spiders, makeup, weave. makeup, weave. Hey, we got a new song. We got a new song. You all are the gift that keeps.
I'm in a bind, Nate.
Some other time.
I really need this money, Nate.
Of course, it's always the black women with weaves who want to hate on my beautiful, free-form, curly dreadlocks. It's like, no. Bye, Shaquandra.
Just to let you niggas know, we don't need y'all. We want y'all, but we don't need you.
20 years later.
Our black men, we want all y'all back. Because we love you, we see you, kings, and most importantly, we need you. And most importantly, we need you.
And most importantly, we need you.
Have been swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you gone through a time of swallowing where everything was overwhelmed? Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you ever been swallowed? I would have been. Have you ever been swallowed up? 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 Have you ever been swallowed?
Lord, nothing I did, nothing I tried, nothing I smoked, nothing I snorted, nothing I drank, no man I did, no one did me, nothing did me any good. Oh Lord, even that food, the food I put in my mouth wouldn't help me, Lord.
My man. Let's be my man.
What kind of shit is that?
Yes, I'm speaking to you. Musty tether, where you fleeing to? Musty tether, yes, I'm speaking to you. Musty tether, where you fleeing to? I got into my Uber. What did I see?
We don't
So I got my 2 baskets and took the bus or whatever.
Wait a damn minute.
We get down here, we get some free stuff.
We're already in a recession. Times are hard. Why not just let us get the items and invest and be okay? We are Black women. We care about our crown. Why not give back to the community and let us get the product? The tools, any other eviction.
Hey, she don't want no puppy. She want a big dog. Wash my clothes the other day. Found a tin ball. I love you. Flip phone for the jug. Just a throwaway. I'm riding with some shooters. I love you. They're eating the dogs, the people that came in. They're eating the cats. They're eating the pets of the people that live there. And this is what's happening in our country. They're eating the dogs, eating the dogs. They're eating the dogs, dogs, dogs. They're eating the dogs, eating the dogs. They're eating the dogs, dogs, dogs. They're eating the dogs, eating the dogs. They're eating the dogs, dogs. Millions and millions of dogs, eating the dogs. They're eating the dogs, dogs, dogs. They're eating the dogs. Fight the baby, fight the dogs, dogs, dogs. And it's a shame. Eating the cat, eating the cat. Eating the cat, 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 eating the cat. They're eating the dogs, eating the dogs, they're eating the dogs, 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 they're eating the dogs, eating the dogs, they're eating the dogs, dogs. Millions and millions of dogs, eating the dogs, they're eating the dogs, 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 they're eating the dogs, eating the dogs, they're eating the dogs, dogs, and it's a shame. Eating the cat, 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 eating the eating. Joe Biden is asleep. Kamala is at a dance party with Beyonce. 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 Dance party with Beyonce. Dance party with Beyonce. Dance party with Beyonce. Dance party with Beyonce. 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 Party with Beyonce. 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 Dance party with Beyonce. Dance party with Beyonce. Dance party with Beyonce. Dance party with Beyonce. 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 Party with Beyonce. Beyonce.
Carry on.
Dance party with Beyonce. Beyonce. 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 Hold up. Dance party with Beyonce. Dance party with Beyonce. Dance party with Beyonce. Dance party with Beyonce. 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 Party with Beyonce. 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 Beyonce.
Good morning, or no, good afternoon, happy Saturday. The damn things just fell off of my... I cannot. Why is this so much trouble? I hate these damn things. Lord, 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 help me. Struggle streaming already. Shout out to TLA. Woo! I hear me. Can y'all hear me? Let me know that you can hear me. I see you. I appreciate you. Shout out to everyone who is here. Please make sure you hit the like button. Subscribe if you are new. Let me fix my chain. Because I'm going to be wearing this until it falls apart. It's green back here already. Until it gets green all the way up here, I'm wearing this bitch, okay? And shout out to all that y'all that's giving me a hard time about my white hat, which somebody called it a bucket. I totally forgot that that's what that used to be called back in the day. So shout out to y'all for that reference. I'm not getting rid of it. I just thought that would be too much white today. So that's the only reason I don't have it on. But shout out to us. We're back together this afternoon. We're going to look at this Ms. Obama, Michelle Obama, and her brother podcast, which I heard is boring. I heard it besides Almond Eyes. I watched a little bit of Jap last night. He was taking a look at it, and I've seen other people talk about it. And the question is, didn't I say, though? I said whenever people ain't got nothing else to do, you know what they're going to do? They're going to come to YouTube or, you know, start a podcast or something like, oh, no, not this again, child. Not this again, Lord. Help your people. Help me, Lord. They're going to do that. They're going to put them, or they're going to put themselves on a podcast, or they're going to be on YouTube. And it's like, child, y'all, I'm sure y'all got enough to do. Why does Michelle Obama and her brother need to do this, right? Whatever. We'll make the determination and see what's what. So I got a couple other things for you before we get to that. I got a question though, because I saw somebody comment in the in one of the comments and say that the intro is too long, child. I do this intro so that y'all can intro yourselves, because y'all be hey, as we all know when we go into people's chats when they're, you know, doing a live stream. So, you know, let me know if you think it's too long. I know you want to hear the song. I want to hear the song. It hypes me up, right? I'm playing my own music. Let me tell you that first of all. I'm playing my own music. Child, that's my shit. And I'm playing it all. Love it, like it, hate it. Because we could always just sit here and...
Well, looks like you're going to get a lot of help here. Category is people who annoy you. Audience, keep quiet, please. 10 seconds, Mr. Marsh.
I know it, but I don't think I should say it.
5 seconds, Mr. Marsh.
All right, I'd like to solve the puzzle. Niggers. Huh? Oh.
Because I'm always looking for more foolishness, y'all. I'm just saying. I'm just letting you know. So shout out to y'all. So it sounds like we all good. We all good. We all good. TQS said to block them. Listen, everybody can have their opinion. Okay, you have your opinion. All right, just don't come for me. Just don't come for me. Okay, because it's not going to be good for you. Anyway, all right. So it looks like we're going to keep it. The Zeroix, right. Can't they just wait 15 minutes after the stream starts so they can avoid the intro? I don't see what the issue is, which I've seen people put that down too. They're like, video don't start for 15 minutes. So just go 15 minutes in. I don't have a problem with it. And if somebody wants to do, if somebody wants to do, what is it called? Kevin Samuels, somebody used to come through and do, oh Lord, y'all, what is it called when you like say this is at this time, this is at this time, and this is it time stamping? I don't know. But somebody used to come through after all of Kevin Samuels's live streams were over and came in and stamped it, I guess is what you would call it. So stamp that shit. Do it. I don't care. Just whatever. Whatever is going to help. All right. So I want to do what y'all want to do. But y'all my regular smegulars. So y'all count first. And shout out to the people over in Reacts. Shout out to y'all. If you haven't, please make sure you subscribe to Messy Michonne Reacts. I appreciate you. Skinny Boy, here you go.
Slaves built the pyramids. Slaves built the Parthenon. Slaves built America. Slaves, this is your song. Thank you. Slaves. Thank you. Slaves. Thank you. Slaves. Slaves, this is your song. Thank you.
And we're done. We're finished.
Shit. Never gonna get old. Oh my God. But once it gets out, I know somebody's gonna have a problem with it. Grow up. I don't care. Okay. I don't give a damn. Anyway, shout out to Skinny Boy for that suggestion. It was coming. Trust me. I got y'all. All right. Shout out to Nicole. First of all, thank you for being here. Second of all, thank you for being moderator extraordinaire. Third of all, thank you for your input on the intro. And fourth, I see that baby girl's on the mend. So shout out to you and your family and for that. So everyone, please make sure make sure that we give prayers to our girl and her family while her daughter is on the mend. All good news, all good news. And shout out to everyone that remembered and asked her. I appreciate y'all. Let's see what we got going on to get this party started. Shout out to Trend trying to troll Almond Eyes. Hey, y'all. I'm going to say it like Almond Eyes does because that's her phrase, okay? Shout out to Trend. Thank you so much, hon. Thank you for the 10. He said, where are you, woman? Good morning, beautiful MSD queen. Thank you. No morning show today. And I'm not even sure about tomorrow. Yeah, I guess I'll do a morning show tomorrow at 10 a.m. We'll see. We'll see what happens tonight. I've been hanging out with my grandkids, child. And I did go to Dollar General. That's a story I'll tell y'all about in a second. Shout out to Almond Eyes. Thank you, honey. She said, hey, y'all. I'm on the hunt for a big dog, child. I'll play it again. I will play it again. Shout out to you. I appreciate you. Shout out to Black Couch. Thank you, honey. Say good morning, Miss Sean. Good morning to you. I see you on time. Okay. Shout out to you. No trolling you today. Appreciate you. Oh, what, man? Shout out to Lauren Krause with the super sticker. I appreciate the trader, but thank you so much. Always here, always here. Appreciate you, hun. Shout out to TQS who has ascended. I see you. I appreciate you, hun. He said, damn, all this. Trump said they are eating the dogs and eating the cats. Child, because you already know Trump is bad no matter what.
Because Trump bad. Trump bad.
Again!
Because Trump bad. Trump bad.
Going, you're being a racist! Racist!
There's some people that's around here being racist, okay? It could be me. It could be me. I own all that. I own all that. Thank you so much, hon. Shout out to Mixed Chick up in here. I appreciate you, hon. She said, support for the queen, besties, villagers. What's understood doesn't need to be explained. I appreciate you, my MSD over here, supporting me as always. Shout out to all the MSDs. I see you. I appreciate you doing Women's Empowerment Month, but we're going to take every month going forward and be Women Empowering Month, okay? Every month is our month, okay? Period. Like it, love it, leave it, hate it. I don't care. Shout out to Mix. Thank you so much, hon. Shout out to EJ up in here. I appreciate you, hon. He said, give me one of them wrenches. I'll behave. Oh, you don't have one? I got you, boo. Good afternoon. I'm used to the morning. Good afternoon to you, boo. I appreciate you. Shout out to Mr. Wombat up in here. Thank you, honey. He said, I just tried to Google search Uncle Tom's. Goodbye, sir. Sadly, I didn't see it come up. I'll get it and we'll play that today, child. I totally forgot about that already. Y'all ain't ish, okay? Troublemakers, all right? And I love it. Thank you so much. If you are here and you're not in this chat, you out of your effing mind. Get into this chat. These chatters are they are half damn crazy. Best chat on YouTube. Thank you all so much for being here. Again, please make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you are new. Shout out to Mr. Wombat with another 5. Thank you, honey. Said not could be. It is you. You're definitely being a racist. Okay. Already? I didn't even bring up the thing with the dude, Mr. What is his name? Mr. White, Mr. Black, child. What? I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna bring it to y'all. All right, let's get this party started because that damn video. You know, I'm fast forwarding it with the Obamas. I guess we can call them the Obamas, right? We'll get y'all some updates, child. Let's get to this one, child. We haven't heard from Latoya Cantrell in a while, y'all. We still on her ass too. Latoya Cantrell is the mayor in Nolens. Is it Nolens? Where's she at, y'all? I forget. Remember, she was messing around with the oppressor, and then all of a sudden, her husband was on up out of here. Allegedly, he is deceased, but allegedly, all of a sudden, he was on up out of here, and then she was able to hang out with Oh my God! I totally forgot that. Shout out to everyone that was over at Full Drinking and Half Thinking last night, child. If you know what it means when he says Oreo, you'll be laughing too. Anyway, so Latoya Cantrell is still on her ass. All right, let's see what's going on. It says Bureau to drop Nolens, Bureau to drop NOPD officers from lawsuit against Mayor Cantrell, but questions linger. So we can go from Tiv to Latoya. Latoya. Maybe that's what we doing, child.
There will the New Orleans police office, 3 New Orleans police officers will no longer be defendants in a case involving Mayor Cantrell and the release of a private citizen social security number.
As Chris Joseph reports, that doesn't mean that they're off the hook. New Orleans resident Ann Bro and her attorney Justin Schmidt slashed the number of people she's suing over the release of her social security number, old ID photo, and expunged legal history.
This white woman said that allegedly, I think that LaToya, her team, or somebody released her information because this is a lady that took the picture of Mayor Cantrell and Vappy coming out of that apartment that is leased to the mayor, but they were in there at times that they allegedly shouldn't have been, even though they was trying to say they was doing work. As always, child.
President Ann Bro and her attorney Justin Schmidt slashed the number of people she's suing over the release of her social security number, old ID photo, and expunged legal history. Schmidt had named Officer Leslie Guzman, Officer Ryan St. Martin, and Sergeant Victor Gant as defendants. He made the change after reviewing internal NOPD investigations into their actions.
Big flag there. That does not mean that in the future, after discovery commences and we start getting responses back, that one, two, or all three of them would be pulled back into the equation based on new information we found. Or the more likely scenario is that we will learn that because these three were not involved, there were other officers that were involved.
Now, only Mayor LaToya Cantrell, her chief of staff, Clifton Davis, and the city face litigation. But the lawsuit also includes John and Jane Doe's. Bro brought the lawsuit after Cantrell included the information in a now-tossed restraining order. Bro had taken photos of Cantrell and now former security officer Jeffrey Vappy that were later featured in a Lee Zurich investigation. Schmidt's lawsuit had alleged the officers facilitated.
This lawyer, though, he gets me every time. I'll be like, child, what's going on with your face? But obviously it's a birthmark. Focus!
The release of Bro's information.
Bro!
This should not signal to you, the media, or any other public as a whole that Miss Bro's case is weaker now because of the findings in the PIB reports.
He says questions remain on who gave the information to Cantrell. The amended lawsuit includes an email sent from Cantrell's city account to a deputy NOPD superintendent. In it, Cantrell allegedly calls Vappy a trusted advisor and says he's helped her with challenges she's faced with Superintendent Sean Ferguson, consultant Fausto Pichardo, interim superintendent.
Child, I bet he helped her all right. Child, if somebody getting on my nerves, I bet there's some people that can help me too. Not some people, I'm just saying, like, just, you know, some things help, child. That's all I'm saying. Go on, girl.
Lieutenant Michelle Woodfork and current Superintendent Ann Kirkpatrick.
That is, I think, a problem when you have, you know, a police officer that in many instances may have more influence with the mayor than the superintendent of the police department has.
A federal grand jury indicted Vappy for lying to investigators about a romantic relationship with Cantrell and wire fraud. The indictment includes allegations Vappy was in the room when Cantrell told Woodfork she would not be nominated as permanent superintendent. A trial date for the Bro case is set for October 20th. The mayor's office did not respond to our requests for comment on this.
Yo, don't this guy, since we was talking about Freddy Krueger, don't he favor Freddy Krueger? Poor man, taking strays.
The story, meanwhile, the NOPD declined to comment.
Why he say it like that? Why he say it like that? Hold on.
For comment on this story, meanwhile, the NOPD declined to comment. That's you. The story, meanwhile, the NOPD declined to comment.
Oh my God! We gotta stay on top of the freaking LaToya Cantrell pause. Why did Freddy Krueger say it like that? Moving on. Oh my God, Lord, help your people. Oh shit. We got an update. We got an update. Oh my God. On the Pastor Ricky Floyd, I think his name is. You know, the pastor that was taken on up out of here. Okay. Child, child, wherever it was. I can't. Memphis. Memphis is off the hook. Okay. Wait, hold on. How the hell you become a moderator and then you trying to time out moderators? You already cutting up. What the hell, EJ? What is going on? Trouble. Nothing but trouble, child. Nothing but trouble. Anyway. All right. So here's the update on passer. Rest in peace to the passer, Ricky Floyd.
She doesn't get in. She doesn't drive off. She retrieves her gun. She doesn't get in. She doesn't drive off. She retrieves her gun and conceals it behind her back. This is exactly what the public is scared of.
A Memphis woman accused of killing.
Now, what is going on with that hair? Like, it looked like she was at the beach and there's a bunch of sand in it, allegedly.
What the public is scared of.
A Memphis woman accused of killing Pastor Ricky Floyd denied a reduced bond during her bail hearing this morning. Memphis police say 42-year-old Samantha Marion shot Floyd after an argument at a bar. She's currently being held on a $100,000 bond. Her attorneys claim this was a case of self-defense, but WREG's Kwamitra Wilburn explains why prosecutors disagree.
Of course it's self-defense. Oreo is from Memphis. This show, you know how we used to talk about Chicago all the time. We used to talk about Baltimore all the time. Of course, we talk about Dalton Thornton Township all the time. Child, y'all, we might be talking about Memphis all the time because Memphis is off the effing hook. You saw it yesterday. Then Trinidad has stuff he was talking about. It was fucking Memphis. Besides the fact that we on here with Ricky. Passer Ricky Floyd. Let me give him some respect. Listen to our girl. She working. This our girl. She is working. You go, girl.
That there are also serious public safety concerns, and I find that the $100,000 bond is reasonable in this situation.
During her bail hearing Friday morning, Judge John Marshall decided to keep Samantha Marion's bond at $100,000. Marion is facing a voluntary manslaughter charge after allegedly shooting and killing Pastor Ricky Floyd. According to the affidavit, the two had gotten into an argument inside a South Memphis bar that spilled outside.
That's a public safety concern.
Oh, yeah, this one is called Mama's Bar and Grill, I think. And then there's Lucille's Bar and Grill or something like that. Shout out to Boots and Bonnets in Chester. If you know, you know.
Spilled outside.
That's a public safety concern. That is exactly what we're trying to have people not do.
Marion's attorney confirms she had never met Floyd before this incident.
Okay, so then that means my theory was wrong because I thought they had a relationship, but they're saying that they did not know each other, meaning Samantha and Passer. They did not know each other. So he was just hanging out in the bar and without his wife around up to 1 a.m. in the morning, and then something triggered him enough or them enough for people that don't know each other for it to be all this. This is crazy if you ask me. But what do I know?
That is exactly what we're trying to have people not do.
Marion's attorney confirms she had never met Floyd before this incident. Judge Marshall says the court finds that unless it is self-defense, anytime a gun is pulled and shot, it is an act of violence that puts the community at risk.
This is another act of gun violence in our city.
Prosecutors argued Marion's bond should not be lowered due to public safety, and they believe the likelihood of conviction is good. She says the surveillance video details what happened.
Go home. It's 1:17. Go to your children. But no, she gets a gun, conceals it behind her back, gets out of her car, and starts approaching Mr. Floyd, telling him not to approach her.
What the state failed to mention was that she was followed into the parking lot, that her phone was taken from her hand and thrown from her. She was verbally assaulted inside and outside of the bar.
So when your phone gets taken from you and thrown to the ground, that's the authorization to pull out a weapon and delete someone, y'all. That's what I'm hearing right now.
Marion's attorneys, John Keith Perry and Kevin Macy, say Marion is a mother of four who has never had any run-ins with the law.
What does her husband say about this? Where her husband at?
Assaulted inside and outside of the bar.
Marion's attorneys, John Keith Perry and Kevin Macy, say Marion is a mother of 4 who has never had any run-ins with the law. Perry says they believe this is a classic case of self-defense.
This was a person.
Don't you love when people always be like, she's never been in trouble before. He's never been in trouble before. Well, damn it, there's a first time for everything. So because this is not the first time, you don't know. Let them go. They'll be okay. They want to open an Airbnb. Child, please.
He say Marion is a mother of 4 who has never had any run-ins with the law. Perry says they believe this is a classic case of self-defense.
This was a person she had never met before. The information about her following him with some video is totally inaccurate.
Reporting for your news leader, Quimitra Woolborn, WREG.
All right, Quimitra, we'll see you soon, boo. We'll see you soon. Moving on. Let's go talk to our friend Nate the lawyer, because this issue with the track star who banged out the other track star, it has not gone away. It is not going away, and it's turning into some foolish fuckingness that it shouldn't, because somebody and their family don't want to accept and take accountability for what the hell it is that they did and just apologize, right? No. You know you can't tell a black woman or child to do anything that makes sense or is right, mind you. Do what's right, but gonna tell us that we don't see what we see. That we don't see what we see. And that your eyes is lying to our eyes are all lying, okay? Yes. Common sense. Our eyes are lying, right? So let's hear it. Shout out to Nate the lawyer. It says, runner charged after causing skull fracture. The girl got a skull fracture. The girl got a skull. How'd she get it? Did she get struck by lightning? Is that what we saw? We just looked at it wrong. Runner charged after causing skull fracture. NAACP calls charges racist. Because when do y'all ever see the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People come out and do shit? Bueller, I'll wait. Anyone, Bueller? When in the fuck do you ever see the NAACP come out and do shit? Ever. There's a point that I even considered joining the NAACP, and I'm glad I didn't. I'm glad I didn't. The Lord must have been speaking to me. What in the fuck? What? Child, let me calm down. Yes, the video is lying. Our eyes are lying. And those 3 people and the NAACP are right. Child. Thank you so much, Trinidad. He said MSG. Oh, Lord. Generals, big salute. MSD lovelies. I guess I think that's hugs and kisses or something. Peace and prosperity. One love. Enjoy y'all weekend. Be safe. Are you leaving? It sounds like a goodbye message. Bye. Ninjas, I tell you. There we go, Skinny. NAA colored P. Exactly. Shout out to you. Okay. It just sounded like it was like a self-deletion note or something. You all right? Just holla at me. I got you. Shout out to Chaotic Romello up in here. I appreciate you, hon. He said that the baton slipped. Yes, the baton slipped, y'all. Y'all hate black women. Yeah, y'all. The baton slipped, y'all. Okay, the baton, it slipped. Just like when someone gets pregnant, the dick slipped. Okay. Yes, I said that. Okay. Anyway, come on, Nate.
Now, with an update on that baton blunder making headlines, Tam, you can see it here. The high school track runner accused of attacking her opponent with a baton is now facing assault and battery charges. All this happened during a relay race at the Virginia High School League Championships. Kayleen Tucker was gaining speed on Alayla Everett when Everett appeared to suddenly swing her baton hitting Tucker in the back of the head. Everett calls it an accident and says she lost her balance.
So let's talk about this baton story, and we're going to figure out how racism got involved in this whole thing, because these are two black athletes who got into an altercation and people are screaming the whole thing is racist. So let's talk about it.
Of course. Let's talk about it.
Okay, before we get into the whole racism issue in this story, which I don't know how it developed, let me give you the details on what happened. Now, I got to take you back to March 4th, 2025, and this is a high school track at Liberty University in Virginia. Now, this is Alayla Everett. She's a senior, and she's participating in the 4x200 meter relay. Now, that's when Kayleen Tucker, another participant, started passing Alayla during the race. And then this happened.
Incident from a Virginia state championship relay race last week has made headlines.
All right, hold on. Let's just slow this down, child. Let's just slow this down. Come on.
You can see.
Wait, is that a slow down? Don't seem like a slow. Let's try it again.
You can see.
Wait a minute. That arm pull back there, that's not how track runners run.
Headlines. You can
that arm all the way back here. Any track runners around here? Bueller. Anybody who ever ran track? Bueller. When did your hands get all the way back here, child? When? My hands never went back here. Hello, Bueller.
See.
And if it was an accident, why didn't she stop? And oh my God, my bad. What happened? My fault, girl. I know what happened. Bitch kept running. I don't give a fuck how old she is. That bitch kept running. Yeah, racism. Yeah, that's what it is, child.
Alayla Everett appearing to use her baton to hit her competitor, Kayleen Tucker, from a different school in the head. Tucker told our affiliate in Roanoke, Virginia, she was diagnosed with a concussion and possible fractured skull.
So since there are two sides to every story, let's hear from each of these young ladies, and they're going to give you their perspective on what they believe happened. So let's start with the young lady who was hit with the baton. Here's how she saw the events.
When you get on the other side of the track, you have to cross into lane 1. You have to merge in. And as I was coming up on her, she kind of like made me like get cut off a little bit. So I backed away. And then as we got around the curve, she kept bumping me in my arm. And then finally when we got off the curve, I like slowly started passing her. And then that's when she just hit me with the baton and I fell off the track.
Caitlin ran off the track and her mother ran onto it. Team trainers came to her aid. The opposing school, IC Norcom, was quickly disqualified. But the damage had already been done.
I could feel like a headache coming up, so I just set out. But I recently went to the doctor and they prescribed me with a concussion and a possible fractured skull.
So if we're looking at this as a court case, that's the plaintiff's whole argument. I was on the track, running, this is what happened, and ended up with a fractured skull and concussion because this woman hit me in the back of the head. Now let's hear from the defendant, the woman who actually hit this young lady with the baton.
Could you just walk us through that day and just that lap? Could you just walk us through that?
As I was merging, I was coming from lane 6. She was in one of the inner lanes. So all I see is one person in front of me. I'm like, okay, I'm in second place. We get to the curve and I feel someone coming up on me and I see like yellow in my peripheral vision. So I'm running and she's just getting closer and closer to the point where like she's up on me and my baton is her elbow, like her arm's really hitting my baton to the point where I lost balance. And then it literally went behind her back. I'm in a position like this. It rolls up her back. My arm goes up because it rolled up her back. My body twisted. The curve is that way. I have to run that way. So I'm like this in the air. I catch my balance, pump my arms. She's cutting in. So when I pump my arms, she got hit.
And you got your parents sitting here. This man now up front, allowing you to sit here and tell this damn fairy tale of a story and co-signing it and sitting here just yeah, that's what happened. Can't imagine what's wrong with these gremlins now when you got the co-signing of what we see. It don't even make sense. But just like Jean Lee said, I ran track, you keep your arms at your side for more speed. At least I did. So the thing ran up her back. She came back, she hit her. Still didn't stop, kept going, didn't care for her, didn't say she was sorry still to this date. But we supposed to believe it was all a mistake. It was not her fault. You don't know.
And I kept the baton up afterwards because she was running off of the track and I didn't want to hit her again. And when I seen her run off the track, I wanted to help her. But in my mind, I'm thinking, oh, she initiated it. I'm sorry I hit her. I didn't mean to hit her. It was intentional. But I'm gonna pass the baton off. After I passed it off, there was people around her, and I'm like, oh, what if they think it was on purpose? So I asked my coach what to do.
So now clearly you've heard from both sides.
So we've enhanced that story since the last time we heard this story. Okay, you got better with it.
And since they're charging her with assault and battery, the first question should be, well, what's a battery? Well, Virginia courts have defined a battery as a simple touching another willfully or in anger. And this includes touching done in rudeness or in insult. This also includes being touched by an object set in motion by the accused, such as whips or, in this particular case, a baton. Now, for the defendant in this case to get out of the battery charge, they'd have to show that this wasn't intentional. It's not willful. As you heard the young lady say, this was an accident. She didn't mean to hit her in the head. She just lost balance and the baton hit her in the head. And that defense would likely work in a battery case. But again, that's only if the jury buys it. So now the next step in the process is police and prosecutors have to determine if there's probable cause to arrest this young woman for battery. Now, probable cause is best defined as a reasonable belief backed by some type of evidence that a crime has been committed and the person that you are about to seize or arrest had committed that particular crime. Now, this can't be a hunch or some suspicion. It has to be backed by some evidence. For instance, like in this case, you have a video of the young lady actually striking the other woman with the baton. Well, police and prosecutors looked at this case and determined that they believe they had enough probable cause to charge the young lady with assault and battery.
Well, back now with an update on that baton blunder making headlines, Tam. You can see it here. The high school track runner accused of attacking her.
They said baton blunder.
Opponent with a baton is now facing assault and battery charges. All this happened during a relay race at the Virginia High School League Championships. Kayleen Tucker was gaining speed on Alayla Everett when Everett appeared to suddenly swing her baton, hitting Tucker in the back of the head. Everett calls it an accident and says she lost her balance.
So I'm like this in the air. I catch my balance, pump my arms. She's cutting in, so when I pump my arms, she got hit.
I just felt a bang on my head, and then I fell off the track immediately.
Tucker suffered a concussion from it. The judges disqualified Everett, who says the public scrutiny has turned into harassment and death threats.
That ain't our fault. They ain't our fault. This story is going on too damn long. If she just came out and apologized, we wouldn't be talking about this right now. But no, you can't tell a black woman to even apologize to a black woman. What happened to the sisterhood? Now, shouldn't they be apologizing because that's your sister? And that's what sisters do. Is it just me? Is it just me? Shout out to EJ. I appreciate you. He said, looks like she was winding up for another whack. Something, right? Shout out to Prince Elian in the building. I see you. I appreciate you, honey. He said, I've said it before and I'll keep saying it. NAACP never accomplishing anything for colored people. I agree with you. Also, that girl tried to send her to Jesus. It sounds like you being racist, Prince. But thank you so much, hon. I appreciate you. Shout out to Trent. Appreciate you. He said, Kayleen, mama cockeyed. Mama eye cock like a hot 38 special. Now that sounds racist. You're being racist against that woman. We're not having that. I mean, we are, but we're not having that. Shout out to Logical in the building. I appreciate you. Shout out to everyone who is here. Please make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you are new.
Death threats, racist people.
That's got nothing to do with anything as far as we're concerned. Just apologize.
People making fake accounts to talk and harass me on my page.
That has nothing to do with anything that happened. That's on you for making that decision to whack that girl in the back of her damn head.
And the Everett family has apologized. The assault and battery charge would be a misdemeanor.
So now, if you slow this video down and really look at this altercation, it really looks like she was hit in the head intentionally. Now, we don't know what was going on in the young lady's head, but
I'll tell you what was going on, child. I'll tell you, okay? She wasn't going to win anyway because there's someone that was already in front of them, but she definitely didn't want to be probably in third or fourth place. So instead, it makes more sense to take out your sister because all these people watching are never going to know. And I already know that my parents ain't ish and will support me no matter what I do, right, wrong, and indifferent. So I'm going to go ahead and not take my loss because I should win because I am me and I'm selfish like that and just bang her out. Now, I'm not saying that she thought this in advance. I'm not saying that at all. But she definitely saw that she was not going to come in the place where I guess she thought she was going to place. And she said, oh, no, I'm going to do something about this. Instead of running faster, I'll just go ahead and take her out. Now, if you didn't do anything wrong, why were you disqualified? Because if nothing was done wrong, then why be disqualified, right? I don't know how these niggas always gonna turn shit into racism. How many times I gotta say this? Y'all call every motherfucking thing racist, and that's why racism ain't working much no more, because everything is fucking racist. Everything cannot be racism. That girl did wrong. Tell her she did the fuck wrong and be a fucking parent. You getting charged. Apologize to that girl and have that family just sue those motherfuckers, because you need to be taught a lesson one way or another. People are tired of this fucking story. I am. Stop saying everything is fucking racist when it's all niggas in this bullshit. Like, we don't give a fuck. You know why people are coming for your ass? Because you won't do what's right, what you're supposed to do. You and your fucked up parents. I said that. I meant that. This is what's teaching fucking kids. I can't imagine why they can't cope, why they think everything should come to them, why they're out here doing all this wild shit because here come your parents. Not my baby. Because that's exactly what we're looking at right now. That's exactly what we're looking at right now. So now it's being lingering unnecessarily. And this is what, a week later or so that we still talking about this bullshit? Now you're a fucking victim, so every fucking nigga is a victim? Is that what we saying? Niggas don't do shit wrong, right? Niggas don't do shit wrong. I dare a motherfucker to come into this comments and say shit to me. I dare you. I fucking dare you right the fuck now, okay? Because what I'm saying is true. I don't give a fuck if you want to acknowledge it or not. We are not fucking innocent with regard to everything because of white supremacy, discrimination, racism, Donald Trump, and fucking Jermaine. When the fuck does anyone have to go ahead and do what they're supposed to do? Not even what's right, what they're supposed to do as a fucking human being, as somebody with some common fucking sense, and for humanity's sake purposes. Because I tell you what, ain't shit never gonna change. You niggas ain't gonna ever get shit. You niggas ain't ever gonna get out of last place. And I'm talking all in as long as we allow shit like this. Fuck that. Let fucking Clown L, Rolly Roll, and what's his name keep saying that shit. You'll keep following that shit. You following fucking Jamal Bryant telling you that you need to get rid of shit that's going to enhance your life later. None of those motherfuckers will be there for you when you need them. I promise you. I promise you none of those motherfuckers give a fuck about you, but you want to keep listening to these bitches talk about racism is the reason why you can't do shit in your whole fucking life. When are y'all gonna get tired of this dumbass narrative that is not fucking true? I am not saying that there isn't racism. All I'm saying is that the reason that you ain't shit, you ain't got shit, you ain't gonna never have shit is because you a ain't shit type of nigga. That's it. That's all.
You can come to a conclusion based on the facts and circumstances that you see. Was she just upset the other girl was running past her? Now, on the other side, there could be an argument that this was just a tragic accident and that there was no intent to harm this other person. If that's the case, then you'll be not guilty. So I don't know how this is going to play out, but the NCAA doesn't believe this should have gone to the authorities at all.
She pumped her arm forward to regain her stride, and that's when Tucker got hit. But for many watching the viral video that shows the incident from the front, they think it was intentional.
But just seeing one video, and it looks bad from that angle.
A certified USA track and field official even slowed down the video to show just how close the two athletes were competing. And for anyone watching it with just the naked eye, it's just too close for anyone outside of these two athletes to call.
So now we got naked eyes, y'all. So not only do we have naked eyes, right? Our eyes are naked, okay? But only these two know. Only these two know. Let's just go ahead and let these two be the knowers, right? So you're going to completely fucking disregard the girl that has the fucking concussion or whatever the hell else she got. You're just going to ignore her. She don't matter. She don't count. Her pain, her suffering, her trauma, what she's getting, what's going on with her life. Because please don't think there ain't nobody talking about her and talking to her. I'm not saying it's threats, but the point is that where is the care for her? I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it in NAAC motherfucking P. Where's that? Where that at?
And certain things did so much damage to our family.
The Portsmouth NAACP
The victim's mother and father, the daddy, over here whining and complaining. continuing to be on the fucking TV and the news, continuing to be interviewed. I ain't seen that much of the actual victim of all this. Why didn't they come out and apologize? Period. Why didn't they come out from the beginning and just apologize?
Released this statement in support of both families and called out the racial slurs and death threats that Alayla and her family have received. Lynchburg Commonwealth's attorney Bethany Harrison says a petition for 1 count of assault and battery has been issued. In response to that, Portsmouth NAACP saying, quote, "We are committed collectively to ensuring that the criminal justice system, which we feel is not warranted in this situation, is executed fairly and based on due process."
So let's wrap all this up. The state's going to say the defendant here did this intentionally, and she caused harm to this other young woman. She has a skull fracture and a concussion, which makes this a simple battery because of the willful nature of it. While the defendant in this case is going to say this was just an accident. She was falling, lost balance, and accidentally hit the other runner in the head. And obviously, you see who their expert witness is going to be, the other coach, saying,
Otis. So we gotta listen to what Cletus says. And then if you bring someone on that's white, that's gonna be like, oh, he's on Rain Steph. I promise you.
Hit the other runner in the head. And obviously, you see who their expert witness is going to be, the other coach, saying that they were too close and accidents like this would likely happen. But it's not about what they're saying, it's about what you see. So now the NAACP's got involved and said, hey, we believe these charges are racist and we don't believe she should be charged at all. Now, understand this. This is one black woman hitting another black woman, breaking her skull. She literally had a fractured skull. And they're saying that because the attacker was black, she shouldn't be charged.
I love y'all. Everett and her family were surrounded by support Thursday evening, speaking out at a rally organized by community members, all unified with one message.
First of all, we want to say unequivocally that Alayla is not a criminal and she's not an attacker.
Portsmouth NAACP President James Boyd says it was important for him to attend this rally to discuss more on the statement the NAACP chapter put out in response to the now viral incident. Boyd says the most striking detail from all of the outrage is the fact that Alayla faces an assault and battery charge, a charge he and the Lynchburg NAACP chapter aren't pleased with.
Our Lynchburg NAACP leaders had a meeting this morning with the Lynchburg Commonwealth attorney. The purpose of that meeting was to go in and advocate that no charges should be levied against Alayla.
He believes the charge.
I'm glad that the NAACP is down here cutting for colored people that they choose to cut for, and not the actual woman who Nate just said her skull was fractured. Her skull was fucking fractured. So let's go ahead and just cry racism because actual charges are brought against someone, whether it was done intentionally or not. Let me just say intentionally or not, even though I believe it was intentional. Do I think she planned it? Absolutely not. But it was definitely intentional in my fucking opinion. So let's just go ahead and comfort her because she's the one that was charged and forget all about the black victim. Forget all about the black victim. And y'all want to support the NAACP? And then y'all want to get mad when I call colors colors? Fuck you, okay? You're fucking colored and they're fucking idiots, all right? Now I got to stop this story because it's pissing me the fuck off. I'm done with this shit. Shout out to, where am I at, child? Chaotic. Where the hell am I at? Thank you, Chaotic. He said, is it racist if I say your mama black? I just want to understand the law. Say your mama colored. That'll work. Shout out to you, hon. Shout out to DP. I appreciate you. He said she thought she was sore with that hammer. Shout out to Divine Photos. Appreciate you, hon. Shout out to EJ up in here. I appreciate you. He said it's not right. It's not fair. I'm a black woman. You already know. Shout out to you, hon. Shout out to Will Quill up in here. I appreciate you. He said the word racism is like ketchup. It can be put on practically anything, and demanding evidence makes you a racist. Thomas Sowell. Fucking ridiculous. And so it puts the rest of us in danger with this bullshit, but they don't give a fuck because those motherfuckers ain't gonna come and do shit for me. Fuck all of them, okay? Fuck the NAACP. This ain't that dumb shit about you shouldn't come to Florida. Fuck you. I ain't see y'all asses leave Florida yet, Bueller. Hello? If it's so fucking racist and it's a problem, why you motherfuckers still there? Anyway, shout out to EJ. Thank you, honey. Said, when I saw her interview at home, yes, it was. The smoke detector was beeping. Makes me wonder if her parents are really together. Interesting. Good thought. Shout out to the Rogue One. I appreciate you, hun. He said, perfect example why I don't give people credit for growing up in a two-parent household. Your own actions determine if you're a good person. Oh, and if you're supported by jackasses, basically, with no accountability. Nobody gives a damn. Nobody gives a damn. Let's just say it's racism because that poor baby, she shouldn't be charged. She shouldn't learn any lessons at all. She should just be able to do whatever she wants, and we all should just support it because you black, we black, they black, and everybody black. Shout out to RBN in the building. I appreciate you, honey. He said, notice the violent young biatch was made up like a made up like a transformer, and the young woman who got hit wasn't. Can we say effed up parenting? We definitely can say that. Take this shit off of my screen because I'm mad. We definitely can say that. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Shout out to Saint Fan up in here. I see you. I appreciate you, honey. He said, hey, Miss Sean, piece of the chat. Many of my family members went to that high school. It's definitely a black eye, and the amount of deflection and Jedi mind tricking defending her is crazy. I never thought of it that way. It's definitely like we're just supposed to act like, oh no, it's not what you see. You don't know. Your eyes are lying to you. And you know, there'll be people that'll come through and say some bullshit. That's why I said, be ready. I'm gonna be ready. You be ready too. Because just because you think what you think don't mean that what I think is wrong. And as a former track person, runner, she did that shit on purpose. I didn't say she planned it. She did that shit on purpose, period. Thank you, hun. Shout out to RBN with another 20. Thank you so much, hun. He said, I ran the 4x100 in high school and in college. That biatch did that on purpose. It's impossible to hit another runner in the head by accident. You are taught how to run, and the way we run, you never hit someone in the head, especially when your arms are supposed to be right next to you. So you lost your balance, came up her back somehow, and then all of a sudden getting your balance back, it's a hit. All the more reason that your ass should have came out here and apologized. But no one seems to want to make that correlation. If it was an accident, wouldn't you say, I'm sorry, I apologize? Now I know somebody just now said that they apologized. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't care what they said. Maybe now because of all of the backlash or whatever, but she ain't trying to apologize, and neither her parents. Good luck to that girl in the future, child. She'll be on the future Kendra G show talking about, I want a man to make $5 million a month for me and my 10 kids. Allegedly. Thank you so much, RBN. Shout out to my girl. I appreciate you, Logical. She said, I would send my kid to the other room, but he need this cussing out too. Damn Gen Alpha. Raising a bunch of jackasses, child. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Shout out to Celine, one of our resident snow bunnies. She said, if I was a victim, I would drain their whole savings because I'm a white woman, a snow bunny, child. I would sue them too, period. You make this into a bigger thing, and now you're trying to talk about racism, and she might be getting racist text and all that type of stuff. They ain't got nothing to do with what happened. That's on you. Had you done just apologize to the girl, shit would have been done. Nope. You tell me. And then you got a co-sign from damn parents, child. Anyway, let's look at this Michelle Obama crap, because I can't do it, child. I can't do it. Had to get away from that. So Michelle and her brother launched a podcast for some reason. I don't know. And Amina said it's boring. I've heard before other people say that it's boring. We'll do this till I can't take it anymore and see if we find anything out. Because people are like, are they getting divorced? Child, I don't know. Are they getting divorced? I don't know. Shelly already got 30,000 people on her podcast for subscribers. Did y'all want to subscribe? Y'all can subscribe too. I'll drop the link for y'all.
A lot of people have questions they want to know, especially when they see somebody of note with a platform who, by every measure looks successful. The first question is how? I think this podcast, first and foremost, gives us an opportunity to hear from folks. We're going to be taking, questions from listeners who are going through some things and just need a little advice. They want to hear from people in conversations, and folks are looking for a place where they can just they can hear stories. I mean, what I realize is, like, by sharing some of these stories, it always taps into something from somebody else. People, they want to hear some honest kind of conversation about how people are working it through, and we don't have all the answers. I mean, this show isn't about us being experts at anything other than the lives that we've lived. But what we do have are a lot of opinions.
Hence the name.
In my opinion, IMO.
Well, I'm Craig Robinson, and you all know my sister, Michelle Obama, and we're doing this podcast together, and it's really exciting to be working with you on this project.
You know, some people react like, you're doing a podcast with your brother?
Why would you do that?
I know, really. But our dynamic is so, in my view, unique. I think there are plenty of siblings who have great relationships, but, you know, I think when we think back to where that came from, I think about just the physical closeness that we had. I mean, we weren't wealthy,
right?
And Dad was working class. We lived in the same apartment our whole lives and had to grow into that. And as a result, you and me, we were physically close growing up.
Remember when we used to share a bedroom?
Of course, that was our life growing up. We shared the same room until you went to high school, right?
That's right.
Well, let's first just recall how small the apartment we lived in. You know, it seemed like it was huge, but it was essentially 2 bedrooms, right?
No, it was 1 bedroom.
Well, that little offshoot bedroom that Mom and Dad stayed in.
Does anyone care to hear this? I'm bored already. I'm agree with Amanize if she's still here. Girl, I don't care that y'all shared a room. That's probably some shit y'all should have kept to yourselves. Allegedly. Okay, so it's not just me like from New York. Yo! He said I'm bored already. Her voice is boring. It's kind of annoying. I don't want to hear this. I don't. Y'all sent this to me. I don't want to hear this. I saw Jap talk about it a little bit, but I'm just like, oh my God, why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? Shout out to Zeroic, a member for 10 months. I see you. I appreciate you, hon. He said, so wholesome seeing 2 bro. Oh my God, you ain't shit. So wholesome seeing 2 brothers doing a podcast together. Goodbye, sir. Okay, I cannot. Y'all ain't ish. Shout out to the chat. Oh my God. Shout out to RBN. Thank you, honey. Said, notice since Michelle left the White House, all she wears is spiders, makeup, and weave. Oh, I never even paid attention. She is turning into a full bum Quisha. The twerk fest is coming in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No, don't say that. Don't say that. Come on. Stop it. Shout out to you, hon. I appreciate you.
And that what
we call the living room was actually the dining room.
Ours.
Yes.
And we were little, like baby littles.
Like breads.
Yeah, that mom made. Creating like these little padding boards.
Yes.
You know,
rest in peace to their mom, though.
She was so crafty
right
against the wall, which we thought was so cool.
I remember you had a bed guard because you were so little.
Yeah, I sort of remember that, yeah.
You still probably should have been in a crib.
Maybe so, but yeah, I do remember.
You remember that?
You guys would tell me I'd fall out of the bed, start crying, get put back in the bed, and I wouldn't remember anything about it.
Any of it. Everybody else would be wide awake and you'd be snoring. I'm trying to remember what age when our grandfather, Southside, built us this partition wall. So then we had these small rooms. Yeah. Your bedroom was on built us desks on each side where we could do our homework.
Yeah. And the outside world, just laughing all night long about nothing, making up silly games. It started that young.
Well, what's really ironic is that we were talking about how small our place was.
Growing up, our house, yeah.
And then look where we're doing this taping in this big, beautiful
palatial Airbnb.
Got a little more room here.
Who would have thought we'd be able to be in a snazzy place like this?
This podcast is going to be about.
So racism didn't stop you from getting to where you are? So racism did not stop them from getting where they are? Oh, no. Where was the racism at? Where the racism at, child? Shout out to Aisha. Shout out to Aisha, child. She didn't pay for the whole daggone air fryer now. Thank you so much. Your generosity is not going unnoticed. She said they're sitting up here lying to people, making ish, trying to relate to everybody. People, stop it. Y'all, I see y'all out here calling this woman Big Mike, y'all. Allegedly, okay? Oh my God. Shout out to you, hon. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Shout out to one of my MSDs. Always here to support Stream Sponsor. Thank you so much, hon. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Shout out to Live from New York. Thank you, hon. He says she looking like her podcast. She looking like her podcast is sponsored by Ozempic. I thought she was looking a little skinny. Now, I wasn't thinking Ozempic, but she is looking a little bit skinny, though. Shout out to you, hon. Everybody, please make sure you hit the like button if you have not. Subscribe if you are new.
You and I trying to let people in on some of the lessons that we learned as kids and growing up, and from mom and dad, but also from different teachers and coaches and things we've learned along the way. And let me ask you this: what is one of the lessons that you learned from mom and dad that really sticks out to you?
Well, when I think about what we're talking about now, our relationship as brother and sister, why we're so excited about doing this podcast, not because we love to talk and we got lots of opinions, but especially since mom passed, this is a joint project that you and me have, and I think it's the first time we've actually worked together and helping people to understand where does that foundation come from, where you and I feel so comfortable with each other, and we have our whole lives where we can not only work together but share what has helped to make us.
Okay, I understand the boringness. Ma'am, sir, get to it. Like, what do we care about? Because if you've read the book, his book, meaning Obama, child, we do not care. If you wanted to do this like as an ode to your mom, again, rest in peace to that woman, then child, write another book or something. What are we doing right now? Shout out to Aisha with another 20. Again, thank you so much, boo. I just updated your stream sponsor. I got to update it again. Thank you so much. She said, according to Chicago Archives, your mama only had 2 children, Michael and Kelly. We never hear about you or a daddy, meaning, what's this man, Craig Robinson? Your mama only had 2 children, Michael and Kelly. We never hear about you or a daddy is. I'm not sure I understand, but child, are you trying to say that this man has 2 kids? I thought y'all was saying he was ABCD. Or you just think that he's ABCD. And they do actually look a lot. Oh no, hold on. Let me get this, child. Let me get this pause. Hold on. Good pause, child. Good pause. Woo! Oh, okay. Look. Daniel Cunningham said Aisha try and be messy. Y'all been trying to be messy. Don't even try to blame Aisha, though. Y'all been messy, okay? Thank you so much, Aisha. Shout out to Jeffrey Woodland. Appreciate you. He said being tortured at its finest. Sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. I might have to do another show to make up for this. Shout out to Mr. Wombat. I appreciate you. He said the chat really ain't itch today. Today, every day. Every day. Woo! Every day. Okay, so if you just cloud watching and not in with this chat, then you missing out. Shout out to y'all.
Close.
Right.
I think about not just our bedroom space in that little bitty first apartment on Euclid Avenue, but I think about the kitchen table, because the kitchen was the thoughts and ideas, and they encouraged us to say what was on our mind, do it respectfully for sure. But that, a lot of kids don't grow up like that.
They sure don't. And, I'm always asked how mom and dad came to be the type of parents that they were, that would be the type to let their kids come into the kitchen table and share in the conversation rather than being lectured to. And I always remember mom always, when we would always ask mom, how do you know something? She's like, well, I don't know everything.
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah. She was never afraid to tell us when she wasn't sure. And she said, let me think about it and get back to you. And that was one of the most powerful things as a parent. Like you're not supposed to know everything.
You don't have to know everything. And it's better to say you don't know than to make up something or lie. Yeah. But my point is, if you ever came in the house and said one of your friends, somebody outside of the family said, you should do something or you should be something, or how about let's try this, and you followed in behind them.
And that was your rationale?
That is when you caught it.
Yeah.
And
not thinking for yourself.
Not thinking for yourself and having enough.
I trust you, even at 5 or 7, you have the capability of taking care of yourself, and I love you, but I got to get you ready for the life you're going to have as an adult. And that means that if you can't even wake yourself up and get yourself to kindergarten, that's how mom and dad would think about it. It's like, so they.
This shit's about to be over for me. I'm about to be done with this shit already. They still, I don't care. I don't care. Okay, you grew up in a black household, child. I don't care. What people, in my opinion, should be listening to is how they came from nothing and how they ended up with everything in this racist ass America. How they do that? Where they do that at? Where Rolly Roll and Clown L and the rest of them to talk about that shit and make them answer that as they're millionaires as well. But y'all can't do it, okay? It's not possible because of all the racism. Thank you, Aisha, for another 20. Thank you so much for another 20. Got to update it again. Thank you so much. She said, my bad. Where is his dad? They don't have the same dad. Oh, they have the same dad, right? Where are their cousins who is related to these people? Nobody talks about aunties or uncles. You know what? Have we ever seen any of their other relatives? Now that you said that, not that I was ever checking besides the kids, right? I'm like, I feel like we haven't seen any of the other family members. You're right. The mama. I don't know about the daddy. Did we ever see that daddy? Anybody? Bueller? Anybody? Bueller? Maybe. You could be right on that. I've never seen it. I'm gonna let y'all answer that question because I'm not even really sure. All I ever heard of was the mama. And I think Obama's parents were deceased. And now the mama is their mother is now deceased just recently. Good point. But like Aisha would, like, she's so smart that she would know stuff like that. And remember, I would never. History definitely ain't my thing. And especially remembering these people in their lives. No way, no how. Thank you so much, hon. Appreciate you, stream sponsor. Shout out to Live from New York. I appreciate you. He said Michelle's braids. The views of the super chatters are not necessarily the views of the hostess, okay? Woo! Michelle's braids begin where no hairline has been before. You cannot talk about a black woman like that live from New York. You need to stop it, okay? Stop it. You're being a racist. Shout out to Black Couch. I appreciate you. He said, why is Michelle more Why is Michelle more masculine than her brother? Is he? No, he's not ABCD. People just call him that, right? Like, seriously, y'all. This man is not ABCD, right? But then again, y'all saying that she's ABCD. So the whole family's ABCD, y'all. Come on now. That she's allegedly Obama's beard. Come on, y'all. Stop this. Come on now. What is going on? I don't know what's going on. I can't. Thank you, Aisha, for another 10, hon. I appreciate you. She said, I haven't seen one picture of this ninja. I haven't seen one picture of this ninja pregnant. Oh my goodness. Nothing? We've seen the pictures where her and Obama was together, when they went to college, when they worked on some paper. And Malia and the other one, child, whatever her name is, Sasha, are relatively, they're millennials. They're millennials. So there should be something, right? Because she's probably pregnant in the late 80s, 90s. They're younger than my kids, so later in the 90s. That is a good point. Anybody seen Michelle Obama pregnant? Bueller? Anybody? Not that everybody was looking, but that is a great point. Thank you so much, Aisha. Shout out to Smitty Quapal. I appreciate you. He said Ozempic must shrink shoulders. Smitty, don't come in here and join in with this foolishness. I mean, join into the chat, of course, but not with their foolishness. Come on, sir. I appreciate you, hon. Everyone, make sure you hit the like button. Kev G said she allegedly used a surrogate, didn't she? I don't know. Child. Samsung said birth records are sealed for kids also because they're the children of politicians, of a president. Is that what you're saying? Is that the reason why? You're also trying to say that she's really, what are you calling her? Mitch? Y'all calling her Mitch? Oh my God. They're in their mid-20s. Okay, so then they're Generation Y, right? Generation Y, if I'm not mistaken. They at an age where there should be a picture of them. That's for damn sure. If there's a picture of me from the 70s and my mother being pregnant from the 70s, then there damn sure should be a picture of her pregnant. I'm just saying. Shout out to Chaotic with another 1747. Okay. Thank you so much, honey. Said this is for the chat ninjas. Y'all, wow. All right, chat ninjas, and shout out to 1747. I appreciate you, hon. Shout out to the chat. Y'all are wilding today. All right, I'm gonna fast forward a little more, child. See if they talk about anything else, because I can't do it. I'm gonna be asleep.
They showed us that we were capable. We weren't allowed to be.
Right.
Like, because you were a nurturer, you were a natural on your own, a worrier, a guardian. You took on just temperamentally extra worries and responsibilities.
That's right.
Mom understood that she couldn't in any way imply to you that you were responsible for me, because you would have taken that on and gone off the deep end with it.
Right. Right. I would have been your caretaker rather than your brother.
In grammar school. And I think that's another thing sometimes parents do with siblings. Like, you make one responsible for the other.
Mm-hmm.
Now you've got a kid trying to be a parent.
Mm-hmm.
And that leads to nothing but resentment on both parts. You know, if you were trying to parent me, that would have replaced the special relationship that is my brother.
Yeah.
You know, which is something very different. I didn't need a father. I didn't need a mother. I needed a big brother.
Mm-hmm.
And so you were fully free to be that for me, and I wasn't your burden.
Is it over?
Well, you know, another story I think about is how mom and dad trained us to work hard.
Mm-hmm.
You remember the chores?
Oh, yeah. We had chores very early on.
Well, maybe some of these people whose kids is out here wild and need to listen to this. Maybe some of these kids who got gremlins, maybe the girl that struck the other girl on the track, they need to listen to this so that they know there need to be some rules, and then maybe they can grow up and be millionaires like these people and have a daggone podcast at this point. Become president.
Very early on. That's another thing, I think.
Thug through it. It was a difficult thing for him to deal with then, and unfortunately, so many Americans still face this pressure today. 27 million Americans still lack paid sick time, which causes them to have to choose between losing a day's pay and getting the proper. Well, I should tell the story chronologically, because when I didn't lean on you happened before I leaned on you. Just in this example was when I was going through my only divorce,
yeah.
And I didn't tell you about it.
Yeah.
And the reason I didn't tell my sister about it, or my mom, or anybody close to me,
or just the challenges you guys were facing,
was because I know my sister, and I said, if I tell her about this, she's never going to get over it. And if we ever got...
Maybe don't tell your sister because you're an adult that's got married and figured the fuck out for yourself, and not bring her into it because she had her own damn man, husband, possibly children, and she had her own shit to deal with. That's not a reason? I don't know nothing. Shout out to Black Couch for another 5. Appreciate you. He said, allegedly, Michelle's brother was her Goodbye, sir. Goodbye, sir. Allegedly, Michelle's brother was her surrogate by way of his bussy IVF. I can't take y'all. I cannot. Y'all are off the hook. Okay, I fast forwarded 25 minutes, and this is still... Let me read some of these comments, child. Let me read some of these comments. The internet is a great gauge for just how influential someone is. The old guard media is absolutely dead. All right. I'm so glad Benny sent me here. I'm so proud of this comment section and my fellow Americans. Joan Rivers is looking down from above on this comment section. Very proud of us all. I wonder how big this podcast would be if U.S. aid was still around. This should be called Drop the Mic with a... This should be called Drop the Mic with Michelle Obama. Truly, this is the first comment section where I laughed till I cried. The American people should have their own comedy show, Instant Hit. You know, it's awesome to see Americans from all walks of life uniting under this comment section. The balls of these two to leave the comments open. Bravo. I guess I'll just keep reading comments. Stop, guys. I can't like every comment. Someone here has got some serious balls. By that, I mean whoever hasn't disabled the comments yet. I'm here because of Matt Walsh. He endorsed the comment section. It didn't disappoint. Came for the comment section. Thank you all. Didn't disappoint. Having a bad day. My wife slept with my neighbor. My dog died, and the IRS audited me. But the comment section here more than made it a better day. Here because of Benny. Thank you. Comment section does not disappoint. Do you all remember when the mainstream media tried to convince us how this woman is super popular with Americans? I love the comments. So refreshing to know all the same people are still alive and well. Now, I'm pretty sure someone will come through and say that this is all racist. Because I guess they're not, saying that, this is wonderful and great. Let me scroll a little bit more. Black Conservative Perspective sent me here for the comments. Not disappointed. Shout out to BCP. Only Michelle Obama has the balls to leave this comment section open. Here because of Benny. Who's Benny? Does anybody know who the hell Benny is? Thanks for sending me here. I needed a good laugh. Barely 16,000 views and 90% are just people who wanted to tune in to clown on the first episode. If Bathhouse Barry was there, they could have called this podcast 2.5 Men. Two strong Black men chasing their dreams in the podcast space. Very inspiring. This ain't right. Benny is a YouTuber. Okay. All right. Thanks for letting me know, child. Benny sent me here. Shout out to Kofa with a super sticker. I appreciate you, hun. Thank you so much for stopping by. I guess we just going on with the comments, child. Woo! Probably Benny Johnson. I'm sure he roasted this mess. Okay. Woo! A conservative YouTuber. Oh, of course. All right. Child, y'all are being outdone over here in this comment section because, child, y'all a mess. Y'all are a mess. Shout out to the Black Couch. He said this chat has been reported allegedly. Not this chat, these comments. Okay? I'm just saying. Shout out to Aisha with another 20. I appreciate you so generous today. Thank you so much. She said Joan Rivers told us that's a whole man while being interviewed. Goodbye, ma'am. Our first ABCD president. Listen, I think I figured it out, y'all. Michelle is going to run in 4 years. Michelle Obama allegedly will run for president in 4 years. Do y'all think that that's what's about to happen? Because now she got to get herself back on out here. Now, I don't know if this is the best way, right? But ain't no way anybody's going to vote for no damn Jasmine Crockett, no AOC, none of them other wenches over there making TikToks, no Nancy Pelosi. Like, who else could it possibly be? Who else could Democrats possibly pull out of their ass to run for president and possibly potentially have a chance? Who? Listen, she trying to get her name back out here because she wasn't talking after she did that not going to the inauguration, in my opinion, right? Because she didn't go to the inauguration or whatever, the party, child, whatever it was for Trump when he came in here. And I know how most of y'all feel, but that doesn't mean that people won't get behind her. First of all, the 92% is already there. And then some of the Black gentlemen will make their way over there as well. Gavin, come on now. California is a hot mess.com. And I'm not saying that he's not gearing up to try, but this podcast just comes out of nowhere. Because when do you ever hear Michelle Obama talk? You don't. I mean, when she go get them speeches or whatever, she never comes out here for the public. I feel like this is like like Trinidad says, a baseline so that you could get to know her in case you didn't read the book, right? And then you can hear her and her brother. Her brother will possibly be her running mate or her campaign manager. She's trying to be relatable. That's what I think. Sorry, Kofa, that's what I think. I'm here because of the Hodge twins. Damn, who didn't send people over here? Now the Hodge twins sent people over here. This is the best comedy channel on YouTube. Who needs Disney Plus when you can get this comment section for free? I work my balls off to get here. I'm just here for the comments, and my fellow Americans, you have made me proud and made me laugh. I think she forgot to mention how small their house was and how poor they were. They should definitely include some more info about how small and poverty-ridden their house was. Maybe an extra 30 minutes or so. Okay, so it's not just me, child. And I pushed it forward almost an hour. Just two down-to-earth brothers chopping it up. Oh, my God. Aminat said he got time since he got fired from his coaching job. This dude coached? Coached what? What did he coach? Wow. I cannot. She is not relatable to Black people. She relatable to the sisters. I promise you. I promise you. The 92% for sure, for sure. Matt Walsh in the comments were a dumpster fire. He wasn't kidding. I have been referred to as a racist. I tried to explain to everyone Barry is half white and half Black, but it isn't possible for me to be a racist because I dislike both his white side and his Black side. Lord have mercy. Scrolled and scrolled till I could not scroll any longer, and not a single positive comment for these two brothers. It's amazing. The authenticity of a Meghan Markle interview, the integrity of a Hillary Clinton interview, the honesty of a Barack Obama interview, the nonsense of a Joe Biden interview. The Hodge twins getting a much needed rebrand, 98,000 views, 44,000 likes, reminds me of Biden's presidential win. Lord have mercy. Shout out to Prince Elian for being a member for 11 months. Thank you so much, honey. He says, Sister Messi, I just emailed your picture of the Obama daughters, comparing them to both the Obamas and the alleged parents. It's crazy. All right, hold on, yeah. Hold on, child. Lord, help your people. And me too, child. Hit the like button if you have not, please. Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. Damn. Oh, you know what? I saw this somewhere. Somebody sent this to me already. Lord have mercy. I cannot. Y'all ain't shit. Y'all ain't shit. Y'all ain't shit. We love that around here, okay? So, I don't know. Where did this come from? Martin Nesbitt and Anita Blanchard are the biological parents of Malia and Sasha Obama. Nesbitt also happens to be the chairman of the Obama Foundation. They definitely have that mouth. This mouth. But this is why do they use this picture of this woman, child? Why do you use this picture of this woman? Do you see my mouth? Shit, I can't stand it. I can't stand the internet. The internet wins again, child. All right. So this is Martin Nesbitt and Anita Blanchard. And they're saying that they are the parents of Malia and Sasha and not Barack and Michelle. This Malia has her same mouth as her mother, child. Come on, y'all. She has the same mouth as her mother. Now, Sasha does look like she could favor this woman right here, Anita. But this child has her mother's mouth. You cannot deny that. Even though he got kind of a mouth like that, it's these two. It's definitely these two. It's definitely these two. This is her mother, y'all. I'm going with that's not true. Now, for this baby here, Sasha, her mouth does favor this woman. This is a strong mouth, y'all. This is a strong mouth. I don't know. Conspiracy theories. This is all allegedly. We don't know nothing. This is all allegedly. Okay. Shout out to Black House. It says Michelle has 20 million followers, but only 27,000 views on the Bombcast. The math ain't mathing. Kofa said conspiracy theories. I'm in. Yeah, it gotta be. They have the same. These two. Whenever I see Malia, I'm like, she looked just like her mom with that mouth. That mouth is distinct. Right? Shout out to live from New York. Thank you, honey. Said Michelle. Remember when mom sent us shopping with coupons? Tough times we had, child. Thank you for sending this, Prince. I appreciate you, child. This is crazy. As a young white woman, I too love to take advice from two gay Black men. They know all about women, right? This comment section is something else. And I ain't even talking about mine, child. I'm talking about this one over here. If Hillary Clinton had made this podcast, all the commenters would have been missing. We're brothers, we're happy, and we're singing, and we're colored. Give me a high five. This is really cringe. The comments are priceless, though. How many episodes until Obama and Michelle announced they're going to see other men? I'm done with it. I'm done. It's over. I'm done with the comments. I'm done with the video. This is not going to end well. No. I'm done. Sorry, y'all. I'm done. I'm done with it. Oh my God, that was crazy. Yo, y'all. I'm done. This is some racist ass behavior going on in here today. I don't know what's going on, but we need to take a praise break and thank the slaves.
Slaves built the pyramids. Slaves built the Parthenon. Slaves built America. Slaves, this is your song. Thank you. Slaves. Thank you. Slaves. Thank you. Slaves. Slaves, this is your song. Thank you.
And we're done. We're finished.
I don't know what y'all want from me, okay? I'm done. Like Big Tiff, I am done. All right. So that's it. That's it. We got an hour, a little over an hour and a half today. You know that's short for me. But I'm not doing it. That podcast is horrible. I'm gonna admit that podcast is horrible. But I stand by the fact that she's starting now to get her ass on up out of there. Let's see how the rest of it goes. I'll pre-review it. If they just talking about the same old shit, no, not gonna be able to do it. Okay. But if she starts talking politics and she bring Barack, and I'm telling you, she's gearing up to run for president. And maybe Oprah will be her vice president. Maybe Oprah is supposed to be her vice president. Woo! Lord. Earl, shout out to Earl. Are you late? I feel like I haven't seen you, Earl. Are you late? This isn't supposed to be funny. It's not, exactly. Aminaz was right. This is freaking boring. Okay? Not my fault, y'all. Anyway, y'all, that's it. I'm going to eat, okay? I'm going to eat. Black Couch said, I can't. I'm being stared at in Starbucks. I think that's where I need to go. I got my fruit here, but for some reason I want their grilled cheese sandwich, and it's cold today and the sun is not out. I had a hard time at Dollar General. Oh, I didn't tell you my Dollar General story, then I'll let y'all go. So I went to Dollar General early this morning and got my shit. I needed mayonnaise. I think I told y'all that. Got my water and then pretzels. I got pretzels and mustard, right? Not even a big deal. Okay. Went to the register, got my coupon. They came up to like $30. All right. I saw something else in there, smart popcorn and something else. And get to the car, look at the receipt and be like, child, where the $5 at? I don't come here to not get $5 off, right? Go back in there. They talking about, well, you're going to have to bring it all back in. Child, if I bring that shit back in here, you're going to keep it. Give me my fucking money. Brought that shit back in there. I said, give my money back. I'm done. Because I shouldn't have to go through all this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down to Starbucks and I'm going to go get a grilled cheese and I'm going to get me a macchiato and warm my ass up. Then I'm going to go to the Dollar General that I should have gone to, the one further down the street from me, instead of trying something new. This is why you got to stick to your own shit. Okay. Can't trust nobody. You're not going to get away with jipping me on my $5. Now I won't get the 50 cents from the smart popcorn, but I'll take $4.50 over 50 cents any day. Don't fuck with me, Dollar General. Okay. After all this, don't fuck with me, okay? So that's my Dollar General story. I'm about to go for the second time. Wish me luck. If it doesn't go well, I'll tell you about it tomorrow. Or if I decide to do another podcast tonight, because it's not even 3:00. So I got all night. So we'll see. All right. So make sure y'all check back. Make sure you got notifications on. Make sure you like this daggone video. This was fun today. Very funny. Shout out to Aisha. and her stream sponsoring, I think it's 110. Thank you so much for your support. Shout out to all of y'all. Shout out to the new mods, the old mods, all the members, everyone who donated today. Thank you so much. All the chat. The chat gets all the recognition today. The chat definitely gets the recognition today. We're going out on Beyonce. I see you. I appreciate you. I see you all in the next one.
Joe Biden is asleep. Kamala is at a dance party with Beyonce. 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 Dance party with Beyonce. Dance party with Beyonce. Dance party with Beyonce. Dance party with Beyonce. 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 Party with Beyonce. 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 Dance party with Beyonce. Dance party with Beyonce. Dance party with Beyonce. Dance party with Beyonce. 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 Party with Beyonce. Beyonce.
Carry on.
Dance party with Beyonce. Beyonce. 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 Hold up. Dance party with Beyonce. Dance party with Beyonce. Dance party with Beyonce. Dance party with Beyonce. 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 Party with Beyonce. Beyonce. Beyonce.